Okay, so to continue class, we have created the workspace by adding up earlier the additional tools for editing three-dimension drawings. So we have visualize and view. Now we will be applying the use of the 3D tools, including the visualize and the view tools on these simple objects that we will be um, illustrating. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to do in order to come up with a three-dimensional drawing is a reference in 2D. So we have to come up first with a 2D illustration by just simply creating a box first. Okay, so let's try to create a box. Okay, you can try this later. Okay, with an area of at 10 comma 10. Enter. So as soon as you're done with the first box, okay, so we have here your first box with an area of 10. So just double check the distance. Okay, command DI, and then you have the distance of 10. And then what you will be doing is to try to copy this. I'll just pan this to the left first. Okay, and then copy this to the right. Okay, copy, enter. Select this, enter, and then base point, drag it to the right. Okay, and another one to the right. Okay, so please take note. So you have to turn on, of course, your F8. Okay, next you have to create a another line here. Okay, and then kindly create a circle. Okay, I want you to create a circle with a um, diameter of 5. Okay, and then on this other box, okay, I want you to create a line again. Okay, and then have circle with a diameter of 5 again. Okay, and then you remove your diagram of lines. Okay, and then for the third figure, I want you to create a rectangle. Okay, at 2 by 10. Enter. So you have here a reference rectangle. This must be attached at both endpoints. Okay, endpoint to endpoint. Okay, now I will be copying this again to the left. Okay, so these are the basic geometric shapes that we will be using in our lecture in order for us to come up with our um, practice exercise for three dimension. Okay, so moving on, I'll show you this first. Okay, so the concept of the three-dimension drawing is to convert this or revert this into 3D. So to revert a figure into 3D object, okay, you have to go here under views. Okay, under views. Okay, and then look for the area wherein you can find the name views. Okay, so the name views, so you have a two-dimensional drawing shown are the top view of the objects. Okay, so kindly revert this into three dimension by assigning either southwest or southeast isometric. For this instance, let's try southwest isometric. So once you have reverted this to southwest isometric class, you will be prompted to this reference, okay, orientation of the UCS. Okay, so as you can see, in the UCS icon represented by X here on this plane, Y and Z, okay, together with the cursor moving on the planes along X represented by red, along Y represented by green, and along Z represented by blue. Okay, so this is the preview of southwest isometric. Now let's try to rotate this south to east isometric. So you have this. So the reference would be here, okay, using the reference X, Y, and Z orientation. So you have your the preview of southeast isometric. Now let's try to double check northeast isometric. Okay, so the northeast isometric, if you try to rotate it, the X would be located here. You have the Y and the Z. Okay, and then lastly, if you try to locate it northwest isometric, okay, you'll be prompted to this preview wherein the x is located here, y here, and then the z axis is here. So for a standard three-dimensional conversion of views, you can either choose between these first two reference. It's either southwest or southeast isometric. So I'll just revert this into southwest isometric. Okay? So the next part will be how to deal and use the 3D tools in editing this for figures. Okay? So just wait for the next demo in order for us to work out on this 4 sets of figure.